What is up, my Nakamas? It is your boy, T Macaroni, and here we are with another OP07 decklist profile for you guys. I think one of the better leaders in this set is going to be Black Yellow Luffy from the SD13. So very solid leader overall, but we're going to take a look at it and see what we can come up with. But as always, guys, if you like what I'm doing here and what I'm trying to do, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers um, by the end of July. So if we can do that, that would mean a lot over here. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and let's get straight into it. All right, so Monkey D. Luffy comes from the advanced deck ST13. It is a 4-life leader with 5k power, and per the rules, your face-up life cards will be sent to the bottom of the deck instead of going to your hand. But with Dawn 2, activate main once per turn, you can discard a card from your hand, and if your life is at 0, you may add up to 2 5-cost characters from your hand or trash to your life total faced up. The key one I forgot about this card was it can also do it from hand and not only trash, so that is very solid. But anyways, a very strong effect, and we're going to see how that synergizes with the cards on screen currently. So the first one we're going to take a look at is the 1-cost 2k counter in Makino. On play, you may add up to the top or bottom card of your life to your hand and look at your life cards and then return them in any order. So Makino is basically supplementing the fact that we want to be at 0 life as quickly and efficiently as possible. So we can use this to basically take the top card and stack our life total how we want it, and we're going to see how that comes in key later. So the other card we're going to be running in this kind of similar slot is the Charlotte Flampe, which basically the same stats as Makino. It's a 1-cost 2k counter, but with 1k additional power. And then on play, you may add the top or bottom card of your life, and then you can draw 1 card from your deck. Very similar to the Makino, but this time we can draw a card instead of rearranging, which we know Makino is pretty solid, so play along the same lines. The next card we're going to be looking at is the 1-cost Monkey D. Garp. It's a 2k power, and it says on play, we can look at the top 5 cards of a deck. We can reveal 1 Sabo, Ace, or Luffy card with a cost of 5 or less and put it to hand and place the rest to the bottom of the deck. So basically the Nami of the deck, specifically for Sabo, Ace, or Luffy, overall very good. And because we're doing all of this manipulation with our life, why not add probably one of the best ones to do it in the 2-cost 0 power 2k in Kozoki Hibori. On play, you can put the top or bottom card of your life into your hand, and then you can put 1 card from your hand on top of your life. So basically, we are stacking the top of our life for cards that we want. Pretty straightforward, and the reason why we are doing all of that is because of these 3 cards. So basically they are the same effect, but they are just for Luffy, Ace, and Sabo. So I'm only going to go over the Luffy for this one. So Monkey D. Luffy, Ace, or Sabo, they all did the same thing, are 2-cost 2k bodies with 1k power, counter value, and they say activate main. You can trash the character, reveal the top card of your life. If it's a 5-cost Monkey D. Luffy card, you may play it. If you play it, your leader gets plus 2k until the end of your opponent's next turn. The Ace, the Sabo all do the same thing. So that's why we are trying to manipulate the top of our life total, because we want to be able to play the respective characters off these effects. And let's take a look at 3 we are playing to get these effects. So the first one is going to be a 5-cost yellow Monkey D. Luffy from the starter deck, which has an activate main. This character gets plus 2000 until the start of your next turn, sorry. And then if you have 1 more life, you can draw 1 card and trash the top card of your life. This is pretty much used to get yourself to 0 in an efficient way. At very worst, if you have no life, it gets a free 2k until the end of your opponent's turn, so which is pretty solid. So it's an 8k swinger. This is a very good statted body. The Sabo of choice we're going with here is the Black Sabo, because we are a black-yellow leader. We can play the Sabo, which is a 5-cost 6k with 1k power, which has blocker. And then on play, your characters cannot be KO'd by effects until the end of until the start of your next turn, sorry, and then you can draw 2 cards to trash 2 cards as well. So not only is this filter for your deck because you get to draw 2 trash 2, it's a protection effect as well for your board. And especially with all of these KO effects running rampant, not only in black decks, but other decks, this is a very good way to stop that from happening. And then the ace of choice is no stranger. We've seen it in the NL. We've seen it pretty much in every yellow deck nowadays. It is the yellow ace, which is a 5-cost 7k. And if you have 2 or less life, this character gains rush. So because you want to be turboing your life to 0, this basically will always have rush on a 5k 7 body. So in tandem with all of that, because these are low bodies that we can play, we are still running the Gecko Moria. So Gecko Moria says on play you can choose a card with 4 or less, and then you can choose one with 2 or less, and you can play one of them rested and one of them standing. So not only is it an 8-cost 9k, we get to recur our little bodies that we have sacrificed to get the bigger bodies, and then we can use those ones to KO those ones to bring them back to get their effects again. So it is a lot of going through, and Gecko Moria helps to bring them back out of trash and reuse them again. A very solid card. If you're in black, you're probably playing Gecko Moria. It would be a shame not to. And because we are a deck that relies on his pieces so heavily, we need some consistency cards, and this is one of them. In Three Brothers Bond, it basically has the same effect as the Garb. You can look through your deck, the top 5 cards of your deck, and you can take one Tabo Ace or Luffy and put it to hand and place the rest at the bottom of the deck. Just consistency card, you need it just to see your pieces. And then the spicy tech card that I think a lot of people should be running in this deck is Thunderbolt. And not only do you get to trash 1 card from the top of your life area, you get to KO a 5-cost body or less, and then it's the same thing in trigger as well. The main reason why we want to run this is because, like I said, we are trying to get to 0 as fast and efficiently as possible. So we can use this card to basically get our life total down and get rid of bodies on our opponent's board, especially in the mirror, or if we're playing against Eustace Captain Kidd or something like that. In the red purple law deck. So it's just an overall good card to get rid of those bodies. But that is it, guys, for my black yellow Luffy profile. Very cookie cutter list. You do have a few tech cards that you can run. I know a lot of lists are running the 4-cost Perona now just as an additional discard for decks. You can run the yellow salvo that's able to KO a 5-cost. You can use a Perona in tandem with Thunderbolt to try to get rid of bodies. There's plenty of cards that you can run in these decks, and that's the thing with these most decks nowadays, is they are extremely versatile in your choices. It is up to you and your preference and what you like to run in these decks. So this is just a basic guide, so you know what to play, and then you can tweak it to your own liking. But anyways, guys, that's enough rambling from me. My name is T-Mac once again. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all of that jazz, so we can get to 100 subscribers and maybe do a giveaway. Anyways, take care, take easy, stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.